Fair. Excuse me, officer. Will you have a conversation with me? Your friend won't. Why are you guys trying to hide that this is ice and not? Your friend over there is. He said it was a street takeover. We all know it's ice. Why are you supporting this?
I'm not supporting anything.
You are by being here.
No, this is my job.
Your job includes standing up for what's right. This isn't right.
Do you have any actual questions or?
I'm asking you why you're supporting this. Why is your job so important that you can't stand up for what's right? So you're just as much of a coward as your friend is then. You can't answer the hard questions.
I answered your questions, you just don't like the answer. After that, I can't help you.
No, my question is why is your job more important to you than human beings? That is a substantial question. We're in the middle of a fascism. People are getting taken from their families. No fucking accountability.
That's why we have tape up.
Don't fucking listen to them. Go where you want. Don't fucking listen to them. Don't listen to the fucking fascists. They're being fucking recorded. They know they're fucking wrong. Don't fucking listen to them.
They just put this up too when we drove by this.
They just put it up like 5 minutes ago when I walked up. They're fucking scared of the people.
They sure are.
They're scared of people congregating,
And they should be.
They should be, exactly. This one tried to say it was a fucking street takeover.
Wow.
Lying out of his fucking face. I asked him, I said, why are you, I asked him, I said, why are you supporting this? He said, I don't like street takeovers in my neighborhood.
But they really, they can't put you in custody.
Yeah, they're out here when people are doing donuts.
Right there, you can walk to your house. Yeah.
They can't put you in cuffs for walking to your house?
Yeah. Not right now. If you want to go with.
If you live there, they can't fucking stop you.
How else are we gonna get over there? Yeah, what if we just say we're gonna go to Play Lug and just
People are walking through anyway. They're not stopping anybody. They're too fucking scared. They have too many eyes on them. For what? Because he's going to a protest? They tried to lie and say it was a street takeover. I just got here. I saw that it was in the neighborhood and I pulled up. I don't fucking like this stuff in my neighborhood. Are any of you officers actually willing to have a conversation? Or did the brass just tell you to keep quiet?
When you guys hear explosions, is it your first instinct to sit here like a fat pig? Citizens are getting hurt over there and you just sit here? Yeah, hey, I pay your paycheck. You're docked, you're docked, you're docked, he's docked, he's docked, no suit. Yeah, fucking good job. How's it feel? Real job is beating citizens, aren't you doing it? I'm being the target, come on me. Alright, you're not hurting your dollar, buddy. Earning zero.
Tus abuelos los van a aplaudir.
Hey, don't ever go in the
Tus abuelos los
military.
mexicanos
When there's explosions, you're supposed to go out and
van a estar orgullosos de ustedes, proud of you guys,
Don't do that, buddy.
your
Good
grandpas.
to know.
Okay?
Good to
You're gonna be
know.
proud of these motherfuckers. Pardon?
They won't beat the people with white skin, friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Executioners, we know about that already.
Pretty big gun you got there. I don't see anybody with guns.
Executioners or what?
If you got guns, that's pretty weird. Pretty fucking strange. Pretty fucking strange.
Ya sé, ahí está yo, ahorita están empujando a todos porque van a ir para allá, donde están todos los agentes y ahí los...
Too fucking scared to even have a normal conversation. Because they know they're not fucking right.
Right now, they're like trying to push everyone over here and that way. They're trying to push forward, so they're just throwing bombs. Yeah, they're throwing bombs and that thing.
But what is that?
That's straight ahead over there. That's where they have all the people over there.
In front of the freeway.
No, in front of the Home Depot. Yeah,
The
behind
protesters at
freeway.
Home Depot.
Yeah, so the Home Depot's right here, across the street from the Home Depot. Yeah. That's where they're all at. They're all lined up right there. And then they said they have like 200 people right there. 200? Yeah. No, 200 immigrants.
Oh, sitting, waiting to be
Yeah,
taken.
they have so many vans right there. Some guy said he saw from the riverbed. From the riverbed, you can see everything right there. He said he saw all the marshals and FBI right there lined up with all the vans and stuff.
Got you. And those are those sheriffs?
These are all sheriffs, yeah.
These are all fucking sheriffs.
Same corrupt sheriffs from always. Hey, but someone gets shot, it takes an hour to get there, right? Someone gets shot, respond 2 hours later. 2 hours later, you guys respond.
Instant response for fucking ICE, huh? Instant response for fascism.
Hey, initiation, y'all real quick with that, huh? What was your initiation, homie? Who'd you shoot? Let me find out. I can see it in your face. Put your sleeve up. Put your sleeve up. Put your sleeve up. I see your tattoos, my boy. Put your sleeve up. What you repping? Yeah. I know y'all scared. What y'all repping? Put your sleeve up. Come on.
Y'all know World War II history. History won't be fucking kind to the ones that stand on fascism.
I'm immune.
Cuando nos ponen la frente, compa, que see it in your forehead, pa. Yeah, let me see your swastika. Put your sleeve up. Let me see your swastika. Let me see it. Let me see it. I just want to see it, bro. Come on.
I'm an easy target. I'm white.
Yes,
No,
yes,
oh, dang it.
Palero también.
I hate that one. It sucks for you guys.
Hey, no palero.
Pretty annoying too. You would love to fucking do something, huh? Look at this guy. I'm a citizen. You want to beat my ass right now? Crazy. Crazy. You're perfect for the police force. Perfect. Love it. Fucking love it. Look at this guy. Hey! This guy's got a boner for me yelling at him. Sick fuck.
Why are you guys scared to even have a peaceful conversation? You can't even have a peaceful conversation when I'm trying to talk to you normally? Anybody. Why are you supporting this? Why are you putting your job in front of the rights of the people?
This is the career I chose, right? I have mortgages, I have bills, I have to pay. So when I'm older to do
Okay, so another question. 1940s in Nazi Germany. What do you think the police there did?
it was a different time, you know why? Because there was no...
It's not. It's still fascism.
I'm able to have a conversation, but if you're going to talk over me, then that's not...
I apologize. I won't talk over you.
Let me talk, then that's a conversation. So like I said, I understand 1940s. I know this is tough, okay? Believe it or not, I served in the military. I did 4 years in the Marine Corps. I know this. I'm not here to tell you that this is right, but I have a job. And I'm not here to support that. Just because I'm here, my job is not support it. I chose this career. I know it looks bad for me to be here, but this is what I chose to do. Unfortunately, if I don't do it, then there's going to be repercussions.
I can understand that part for sure, but at what point does it become such an atrocity to you that you stand up for the people instead of your job?
100%, I agree with that, but I feel like there's not enough people that stand up for that. So if I'm the only one doing it, or if there's not enough...
Somebody has to.
100%.
Look at all of us here.
100%, I agree.
I don't fucking want to go to jail. I'm still here. I'm fucking white, supporting all the immigrants. At some point, you guys have to rise up against your commanders and say this is not right.
No, I agree, but I feel like it's bigger than our department. I feel like this is coming from not even our department. We're just past it. We don't have nothing to do with it.
I mean, it's obviously coming from the federal government.
100%. Right?
And Trump is the real problem because he's the one that's fascist.
But what I'm trying to say is when people start, not protesting properly and they start vandalizing the city, which is now our job to come in and protect, that's when it gets a kind of gray area, correct? Correct?
Sure, to an extent, sure.
If it was peaceful, we wouldn't be here. But there was stuff getting vandalized.
It looks mostly peaceful to me.
Over there, it's not. Right here it is.
Over there, people are live streaming.
But there's...
It's all on video, my friend.
No, I know, but I'm saying what I'm hearing over the radio is the deputies are getting stuff thrown at them and stuff like that. So that's the only reason I don't see it. I'm saying, what I...
They're getting stuff thrown at them because they're infringing upon their right to protest.
But is it a peaceful protest?
It would be peaceful if they weren't trying to disperse them.
100%, but when they start vandalizing stuff, that's not peaceful.
They only started vandalizing when they started trying to disperse them.
I hear you.
In what world does that make sense? You try to disperse them and then call that vandalizing because you're forcing them out of a right to free speech?
I think, I don't know exactly what went on there, so I can't speak fully on it. I hear what you're saying, and I'm not saying anything wrong, but...
And even if it's violent over there, there's all these people here, none of these people are violent.
100%, which is why we're not doing anything, which is why we're not stopping you guys from protesting. I'm not stopping you guys, I have a job to do, and I can't let you guys do that. That's what I'm supposed to do. You guys are peaceful, you're not doing anything about it. Now you want to have a conversation, I'm having a conversation with you. I'm Mexican, I'm brown, I have ancestors, I have people that came here illegally, 100%. But at the end of the day, like I said, this is my career, this is what I chose to do.
It is, but in what world, no matter what your career is, in what world is it right to round up 200 people and send them to a fucking prison in El Salvador that does not allow you anything and they probably won't come back from? Do you not see the parallels between this and fucking 1944 Nazis?
I don't agree with it. What can I do?
Stand up!
Okay, but if I stand up, sir...
Fuck your job, dude. This is bigger than your job. This is bigger than your life. This is about the fucking United States falling into fascism. If you can't see that, and if you're too chicken shit about your job, then I guess that's your opinion, but
Everyone has their opinion.
I've got a fucking job, I've got a life. I'm here fucking risking getting arrested for this.
No, you're not risking getting arrested. Excuse me, can you get by, please? Thank you.
I mean, I disagree.
What's command saying? What's command saying? How many people are getting snatched up? 1,500? Is that cool? Is that good? Okay. Yep. Oh, get the donut order in. Donut order is secure. Right.
Oh yeah.
Good.
You don't have any family that came here illegally?
Oh, 100%. I'm Mexican. 100%.
And yet you're standing by watching this happen?
I'm not standing by. Well,
Yeah, you are.
I'm not part of the fence.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not part of the fence. Like I said,
You're watching it. You're letting them do it. You could tell them, get out of my city.
I could tell them, and what are they going to do? Are they going to listen to me? You think they're going to listen to me?
Governor Newsom seems pretty against Trump. He'll probably back you up.
But like you asked me a question. I'm brown. I have people who came here illegal. I served in the military. I hear you. I'm just here doing my job, like I said. You wanted to have a conversation? I'm having a conversation.
I understand. I just want to know, like, at what point is your job not important to you anymore?
At the end of the day, just like you have bills and stuff to do, it's my opinion, right? Like everyone has their opinion to have. I gotta put kids on my food on my kids' plate. So if this is the career I chose, then that's a career I chose, and that's my opinion, right? Everyone's entitled to their opinion in the United States, right?
Yep.
This is my opinion. Just like
Sure.
you have yours, you may not agree with it, but this is mine.
Everyone's also entitled to their freedom.
100%. Which is why I served. I served 5 years in the military.
They're not free.
You want to look at it that way.
If you're lucky.
I think a lot of people like you don't think it's fascism yet. And it is. It's following very closely in Nazi Germany's footsteps.
I hear you.
They go for the illegals, they go for the people of color, and then they come for you. You're not safe because you're a cop. They'll come for you eventually.
I hear you.
It's definitely understandable that you have a job to do. At some point, you have to stand up. We all do.
I hear you. Yeah, go ahead, man. Nice to meet you. I'm Isaac.
Just an education thing. If
Uh-huh.
Allen County is essential, why is the sheriff operating twice?
So, to be honest, you got to look at it like this. There's like levels, right, to the sheriff's department. I'm at the very bottom. I patrol the streets, and then after that, there's levels, right? It starts getting political. It starts getting ranks. The sheriff, all those ranks come into play. I'm gonna just be 100% honest with you. I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you something and give you the runaround and tell you this. But honestly, what we got told that we're not in to involve ourselves around ICE. We're not here to support them, but we're here because of the city. This is what we got told. I don't know, but we heard stuff was getting vandalized. We heard there was graffiti. We heard deputies were getting rocks thrown at them. So when that comes into play, that's when we show up. We're not here to support ICE. I'm not here to support ICE. You can look at me. I'm brown. I'm Mexican. I have family. But all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I appreciate your honesty.
Yeah.
And again, no judgment because,
Yeah.
you know, again, this was a job before all this shit happened.
Right,
It's
100%.
just more of the community understanding, right?
Right,
Because right now, you know, I walked over there, I see nothing that the sheriff should be involved in because there was no graffiti, everybody was just listening, posting yes on the street,
Yeah.
exactly. And the way that they're reacting to it, and again, they've declared it now as you know, not a civil, you know,
Matter, civil matter, right,
exactly.
right.
But still, I mean, you know, like the local sheriffs is like the city, the
100%,
residents, right?
100%.
So the way, you know, not you guys, but the other sheriffs there, the way they're behaving, it's not ICE doing that, it's the sheriffs doing
Yeah,
that.
and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not over there, so I can't tell you what exactly is going on. But from what I'm hearing, like on the radio, what we got told is the government, or feds, I guess there's a building over there. I'm not familiar with this area. I patrol over there. There's
Sure,
a building
yeah.
in this
And
area.
I'm local, but I didn't know that there was either.
Right.
So yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
hearing.
So that's what we're hearing, that there was like a building or something
Who's
over there.
Della
that had
is
to do
protecting
with
you?
feds. So when we got told that
Who's
feds started
Della? Hey,
throwing smoke,
these guys
and
are
started
cool.
trying to get people
Don't beat
back,
them, okay?
and
They're
then
coming
the
up to
people
get
got
out of
mad
that mess.
because of that, and then
Don't
they
beat
obviously
them.
started doing stuff back, which is understandable.
Don't beat
But
them.
I don't feel like this is a battle with the sheriff's department. I feel like this is a battle with the feds. Unfortunately, like I was explaining to him, I don't support this at all. Whether you believe me or not, I don't. I'm brown. I served in the military.
Thank you.
I I'm not here to like, you know what I mean, like try to be
It
like
can't be
praise
easy
me.
for you either.
Yeah.
It can't be easy for
Exactly.
you, right?
But I'm here to do
That's
my
what
job.
we need more like you.
Yeah, I'm here to do
Yeah.
my job.
All we ask is that you also talk to your community of
Right.
people too, right? Because at some point, you know, if enough of you guys stand behind each other and there's no cooperation too, right? Like they have to.
Oh, 100%. And see, my thing is like this too. Let's just say I were to stand up and say this, we don't support this. Believe it or not, there's a lot of us, we serve these communities because I grew up in Norway, which isn't far.
No.
So, believe it or not, like we don't support this, but we have our job to do.
You have
You know what
you're
I
in
mean?
a tough
If
situation.
I stand up for this and like now what, I'm gonna be relieved of duty and I'm not putting food on my kid's plate. Like I have, you just like you have family and stuff. I have to do my job. I wish I could do more, but I feel like it's all political. And once you pass the rank of like deputy and you start getting brass on your collar, it's out of our hands. Honestly, that's just my opinion. Everyone has their opinion. I know this looks bad of us trying to stop you guys, but
All I
it's
would say to you is Isaac, right?
yeah, Isaac, yeah.
At some point, maybe challenge to do things
Right.
that you're going to regret later if you do that. And all I ask of you as, you know, a person of color, a person who understands in the community,
Right.
you're going to have to make that determination. And money isn't going to be the option anymore. This is about right or wrong. This is about humanity, doing the right thing or the wrong thing, right? This is not about politics. This is not about how am I going to pay mortgage. This is like, can I live with myself? Can I, if it was your child in that situation, your mom, your sister, right? What is it that you would want? So that's what I would ask you, right?
Yeah.
One person
No, 100%.
Because you're in a power, you are still in a power you're in a position of power.
Right, and I don't ever want to do that. And like you said, I hear you, and I 100%. I'm gonna come to a point where I have to make a decision, right? And at the end of the day, everyone has their opinion, whether they support my support or not. Because tomorrow, if this isn't here, I'm never gonna meet anyone again. You know, everyone has their path, but I do agree with you. I just want you to know. My partners may not see it like I do, but I see where you're coming from. I hear you.
And I appreciate just taking the time to
Yeah,
talk to me. I
100%.
appreciate that.
Actually.
Thank you so much.
Actually,
It's
thank
a
you.
lot. Just that in itself
A lot of these other sheriffs were completely ignoring me trying to talk to them. One of them said it was a street takeover when we all know that's not what it is.
No, 100%.
You know,
we do, like, trust me, I understand there's people here that are doing it peacefully, but then you do have your 1%, just like there's bad
Yes,
cops
100%.
that are doing those takeovers and taking advantage of this,
You're
right?
absolutely right.
That's the only thing
You're
I'm
absolutely right. And we have to see that standpoint too.
Right.
That's why I want to thank you for that. And just having a conversation.
Yeah,
because we're at least
100%.
having a rapport, right?
100%.
Thank you so much,
No
Isaac.
problem. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
is there a brass office? Is there a brass office or someone that we can?
Honestly, the sheriff building, which is located over there in East LA, you know,
They're the ones that would have taken the command from ICE.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say taking a command, but they're the ones that make all these decisions. The higher up decisions. Like I said, we don't patrol this area. We're just helping out because of the command presence.
So it's pretty much they make the decision. It's like Karen Bass and the LA County
this
Sheriff.
organization is kind of like a military organization. I hate to say it that way, but it is. It comes from the top. There's bosses that we have to abide by, and that's just the way our organization is. I guess you could say laid out.
Yeah.
She's laid out. So yeah.
I mean, at least there's one of you guys that says, you know, when the time comes, you will make a decision. And I hope you will, because otherwise it's going to be World War II all over again.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. What was that?
Oh, no, es
Huh? LASD, yeah.
department?
Yeah, sheriff. Yeah.
He starts freaking out again.
How come? How come? Why is that? We have first aid kits, we got water. How come we can't go down there and help them? No, that's all you can fucking say?
Who's throwing those bombs?
Oh my fucking god, why am I yelling? Look at where we're at right now, bro.
There's no respect
Streets
for
closed, okay, and people are hurt. People are hurt.
We're fucking citizens. Why can't we walk down the
Citizens
street?
of this fucking city.
Okay, well, we have the ambulance fire waiting to go over there.
Waiting to go over there.
Waiting to go over there. Why aren't they over there?
And why aren't they
We
fucking
could run
helping?
our
We gotta
asses
call
down
on the
there right now
radio
and help
for
them.
them. They'll go down there.
Useless. You're fucking useless pigs. Useless fucking pigs. I hope all of your fucking families are absolutely fucking ashamed. ashamed of every single one of you. I hope your fucking families are ashamed of every single one of you.
Can I answer your question?
Yes.
Okay, so you said you want to know why you can't go over there. So just for your knowledge, we were allowing people to go over there. The only reason why we were here at first was to not allow vehicles over there. But then you could ask people that are down there. We were allowing people to go down there, but you have to believe it.
What changed? What changed?
Hold on. Let me finish. So what I'm saying is, once we started hearing that rocks were getting thrown at deputies and all this other stuff, again, you don't have to believe me, but once it started getting unpeaceful, that's when we got told that we can't allow anybody over there. Whether you believe me or not, but
You
that,
can
I'm
look
just
at my
answering your
shit.
question.
We're here to go down there and help
I have
people.
a first aid kit
I
and
know.
water bottles in my bag.
Trust me.
People just trying to fucking
Can't-
defend their community.
Can't somebody just escort them with first aid and water bottles?
Literally, you can escort us.
Just
You can
escort them,
stand
make sure everybody's okay, and then they can come back.
people that have been hurt.
Wash out their fucking eyes.
So-
Look at their scrapes.
We will escort those people back over here with us.
So listen, but I'm letting you know I answered your question, and that's the reason for it.
Yeah, but why is you guys not escorting them an option?
Because
You guys are gonna fucking help
Letting
them.
you
That's
know.
why we're here.
We have fire department and all this stuff over there. If they need help. I'm
You
just
said
letting you know.
he said there.
All I see over there is cop cars.
They're over there.
They've been through here numerous times.
They have fire trucks and all that stuff.
Okay, but that still doesn't answer the question. Why is this such a problem? You guys have like 10 of you here. One of you can go escort them and make sure everybody's okay, and then they can walk back.
Oh, this motherfucker doesn't want to do shit.
Your boss over there does not have a hat. You guys are knocking your pay. Knock.
You can still do your job and let people get medical care and let people make sure that they're okay.
We're not allowed to render aid to people that are hurt.
They don't care.
Look, Isaac, you obviously care if people are getting hurt.
100%.
Why is nothing getting done over there?
Are you gonna really lose?
Why
your
is
job
there-
if I go help somebody?
I don't know. Why would I do that? No, I don't want that. But I'm just letting you know I answered your question.
You did,
I'm not here to give you the runaround, but to answer your question, right? Because that's what I want to do. Because I don't want you to just sit there and not get any answers. I answered your question.
So
why?
my question now is,
Okay.
why am I not allowed to be escorted down there to help individuals?
I believe, whether you believe me or not, I believe that you want to help. But right now, we got told we can't now. We were allowing people down there. But when
Okay,
it
but
started
that's
getting-
what an
Hold on,
escort
let me
is
finish,
for.
Let me finish. Once it started getting unpeaceful down there, that's when we got told we can't let nobody. That's the honest answer. There's no other answer. I'm being straight up forward. I don't like to give you runaround answers. That's the answer. You want to answer? That's the answer.
So break the rules a bit, escort them, make sure everybody's okay, and then bring them back. They're not going to stay down there. They're not going to add to the problem. You can. It's not going to risk your job to escort them. Why would it risk your job for them to go give people water and Band-Aids and first aid? Are the sheriffs over there going to be upset that people are trying to render first aid?
I can't speak for them, sir. Just like you can't speak for anybody else here, I can't speak for them. I don't know. I can only speak for myself.
Okay, well, go get an answer then.
I'm not gonna,
Call over the radio, get an answer.
How many people have you shot with that? Just
You
curious.
can get an answer.
No one. Get your numbers up, pal.
Tell them that we're asking for permission for somebody to be escorted with medical
Rookie,
supplies.
You haven't shot anybody, rookie.
I
Rookie. Hey, I saw videos of that.
There's
video.
not. It's all cops.
You join their ranks?
They don't care about their
We
people.
allowed 4 fire trucks down that street. Before you got here, before this started forming, I've been here since 9 this morning. We allowed fire trucks
I should be
back
able to
and
get
forth
under there
down
and
the
get some
street.
shade at some
Whether you
point.
believe me or not.
I saw one,
You guys are staying around all
but
day. You fucking bub. Shit.
they're still throwing flashbangs. They're still throwing stuff that's going to hurt people.
You go to church on Sunday? You a person in the flight? Yeah. Trying to save you. Trying to save you, buddy. Yeah, look at you. Looking good. Your stance is weird, dude. I gotta get away from this guy. I don't like the stance. It's very odd. Anything down there? It's freaking me out. Freaking me out. Hey, your boss does not have a hat. Why do you have a hat? You're not following the dress code. I'm docking your pay. Who the fuck designed these things? They have these long ass fucking metal. Come on now. It's almost like this is a road and people are supposed to go down it. Hey, reinforcements, come on. Come on through. Come on through. We're cracking skulls. Get in there. We're cracking skulls. Get in there. Yeah, buddy. Woo! 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 Hey, don't scratch that car. Ooh, good job. Good boy.
Sorry, what's that?
What kind of round do you have in there?
The rubber. The foam, actually.
You know, I know there is a 1% of protesters that are not doing it the right way. I do appreciate you speaking normally.
I mean, I'll have a conversation all day. I don't understand why they don't take
I don't know why a lot of your colleagues won't. They ignored me. One of the guys up there tried to lie to me, say it was a street takeover.
I have no issue talking. There's no issue at all.
Bro, how are you guys okay with this as cops, bro? You guys got family that are, you look Latino, he looks Latino, he looks white. Bro, you guys probably got family same shit. How is this okay, bro? How the fuck is this okay, dog? Go across the criminals, I get that, support that, but fuck, bro, like innocent fucking people grinding at Home Depot to get a fucking job? Fuck you guys, man. You guys need to stand up yourselves, bro. It's fucking dictatorship. You guys can't still fucking see it's a fucking dictatorship coming, bro. You don't feel some type of way, bro?
I do. But
You got a badge fucking protecting you. You don't feel some type of way? Stand up, bro. Stand up. You fucking stand up.
No, I don't think he was here for the conversation.
Fucking stand up. Fuck the conversation. Stand up. Go fucking take some action. Fuck talking, bro. Help. Help citizens. Fucking conversation. Go fucking do something, bro. Look at you. How many cop cars? What, fucking 30? Yeah. 30 fucking cop cars, bro? How many fucking guns you guys got on you? Go fucking do something, bro. Yeah.
Is there?
Don't do anything. Good boys. All right, good boys. Earn your keep. Sit there. Quiet, bro. I tell you, I want you, bro. Quiet. All you fucking guys, bro. It's quiet. No fucking voice. This is just fucking guy power.
But they're fucking Nazis. That's what Nazis do.
The fucking dictatorship.
That's what Nazis
And if you guys didn't know, fucking Harvard's offering classes on how the fucking government fucking works, so you fucking know. The fucking rights. It's a fucking dictatorship. That's where we're fucking leaning towards. You guys are fucking right there like little fucking pawns, bro, in the fucking game. So fucking do something, bro.
Who was your fucking oath to?
You fucking know. I know you guys fucking hear me, bro. We're not gonna cross the line. I know you guys fucking hear me, though.
These fucking people are our community. You guys are supposed to protect them. You guys ain't doing shit.
Well, how can you not feel some type of way, bro?
I believe this one does. The rest don't.
Fucking color, bro. It's fucking human fucking rights, bro. What the fuck is that?
Is there an actual reason that you guys can't call over the radio and see if they can be escorted with first aid supplies?
we got told that we can't do anything because they have supplies over there. We just don't want to.
What does it hurt to ask? The worst that they're gonna say is no. You can't even ask, dude? Like, okay, they might say no.
How about you
Because
ask
all
the
of
sergeant?
you are here.
Okay, who's the sergeant?
The one that has the 3 stripes on his shoulder.
Where is
Sidewalk with the red
over
stripes.
here?
Yes.
You're the sergeant, sir? I understand. He told me to ask you a question.
Yeah, but you can ask me over there. Please, I'll go with you.
Okay.
No, that's fine.
So what is the reason that you guys cannot call and ask if they can be escorted with medical supplies and water?
You can't let anybody go through here. If you guys want help out, you can go on the other side of the 710.
What is the reason that you can't ask and have an escort though?
We're not going to allow that.
What does it hurt to ask?
They want us to leave. We had it open earlier. They told us to block it off, so we can't let anybody through.
That's why I'm saying why can't. That's why I'm
The
saying.
other side of the 710.
That's why I'm saying why can't somebody escort them?
They don't want us to. I don't know what else to tell you.
But why can't you ask?
It's been asked. But they don't want us to do anything.
Why can't you ask right now? The worst that they're gonna say is no.
Yeah, they already said no.
Okay,
If you
so
want to help out, you can go on the other side of the 710. We can't let anybody go through here. We had it open earlier. They told us to close it. So that's where we're at right now. If you want to help out,
okay, but there's people over here with water.
supplies, go on the other side of the 710. That's it. You can't allow people to go this way.
Obviously, the people that are hurt are gonna be this way.
No, they're not on this side. They're on the other side. you really truly want to help, and you're all about the cause, and go on the other side of the service center and help them out. But you can't go through this way. All right?
The point is, why are you guys so... You're so afraid to even ask, though. You can't even ask. You can't even ask.
We already did all that.
Standing in the fucking river divider, standing this way. I'm not gonna make trucks this way. We had a bunch of rocks and kept throwing them at each car. Did they stop to get off? They got guns like you guys. They got vests.
No, las tienen, es que
That's the thing though, the disconnect. You guys don't even know what's going on right now.
para que vean cómo los tienen, yo siento que los metieron hasta adentro, o sea, no, hace rato pasó un camión, ya tiene como 4 horas, no sé si no me equivoco, sí, un camión de largo, o sea, un camión para trasladar, yo siento que es demasiada gente la que tienen encerrada. Desde las 9. No, ahí mismo en un...
They know what they're doing. I actually have
That's why I said, what does it hurt to ask? Who cares what your sergeant says? Just ask, man. The worst they're going to say is no. Said if people want to help, they can go over on the other side of the 710. They're obviously right here, not on the other side of the 710. Yeah. I mean, we could see all the people are here, not on the other side of the 710. That's not going to help to go over there. That's just trying to get rid of us.
Bro, were they ever just raiding the Home Depot or were they going for a specific?
I've heard different stories. I've heard that somebody saw ice in the area, and they saw that there were ice, so they followed them back to. I guess there's like a building by Home Depot. And I guess
Right
they
across
found
the
out-
street.
Hold on,
Why are they closing it?
Closing what?
Over there. Why are they closing it from over there?
I don't know, bro. I really don't know.
That's crazy.
So I've heard different stories, but what I got told was that somebody saw ice, somebody was following them, and then they followed them back to I think like a Home Depot, and then there was like a building. I don't know if it was like a secret building or abandoned or something, and they saw ice going there. So then they found out that ice was there, and then they started protesting and stuff.
Oh, they
started. That's what I got told. Like I said, that's just word of mouth. You hear shit all the time. You hear different stories all the time.
They gotta bring you up to speed, bro. In your position, your buddies gotta bring you up to speed. Across from Home Depot, the buildings, they're factory buildings. They're all white. There's iron gates. You need a code to get in. You need to be like licensed to get in.
To get in there.
They let them in. That's where they all formed ICE. There's about 12 trucks that entered. That's where people heard about it, started protesting. That's what happened. That's what escalated. You gotta get up to speed, bro. You guys are just fuck, dog.
I'm just letting you know. He asked
I get it. But
At the very least, though, if
you gotta get up to speed, that's all I'm telling you. I'm not saying you did wrong. You gotta get up to speed, bro. You gotta know what's going on.
No, I hear you.
If you gotta pull your gun, you gotta know why you're doing that. Yeah, 100%. But not everyone's on the same page. If he has to use that rubber bullet there and that gun, he has to know why he's doing it, not just fucking cuz.
No, I agree.
And at the very least, if you actually do care about these immigrants, you need to stay informed on this stuff. Especially as a sheriff. You need to be scouring everything, stay informed.
It's not okay.
Because you will have to make a decision when it's right and when it's not.
It's not okay.
At some point, you're going to be on this side. When people start getting killed more, people have already been killed.
Is that tear gas or shooting or smoke grenades?
Sounds like smoke.
Explosions you're hearing are blast balls.
Blast balls? What exactly is a blast ball?
They're just loud. It's just a loud grenade. It's just really loud.
Tear gas is like a sharp pop, and then you don't hear much.
Tear gas is gonna fuck if your eyes are close enough.
They won't do shit to me, brother. I'm white.
Doesn't matter. I bet you walk over to Jack in the Box, they'll do something to you.
I doubt it.
Los perdona. Los niños desaparecidos. Los políticos corruptos. No van a buscar a los niños que desaparecen. ¿Sí?
We're doing it for this, right? We're doing it for this, right? Right?
Yeah, we need your guys have underwater, the drinks en route, and we'll start transporting them out.
Transporting them out.
Oh, after I start asking you guys, then they start talking about water? Oh, that's amazing. It's almost like the people care more about the people than the brass do. That's probably tear gas.
Also, any union, 116.
Good for them.
Yeah, they're over there by the dragon box. What did you say? They're right there by the tree. So if I help my fence to go that way, I can go that way? If I help my fence, which is the back wall there, to the Hunsaker, I can go that way? I'm not saying you recommend it, you're saying it's okay? Lawfully? I'm asking you as a law officer if that's lawful. You can't answer that?
I mean, I don't know where it is in the whole checkpoint over there, so I can't give you an answer.
Can you radio it in to give me an answer? Of course not.
No, he can.
Of course
He
not.
can.
Oficial, esa troca blanca que pasó, ¿de qué era? Hace un rato. Que le dieron permiso a ustedes que pasara. Una doble cabina.
It's probably FBI agent.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck him. Don't let him through.
It's probably FBI agent though.
Yeah. Pasó tan fácil.
Hey, let me ask you. My wall is the back wall to Hunsaker. If I hop the fence to go that way, is that okay? Is that lawful? Obviously, you're trying to do things right. You guys can't tell me what's right and what's wrong?
I mean, it's not a solid.
It's not even everyone. I know it's solid. Like,
I mean, it's not a law to jump to answer your question.
my back wall. People right there, look, by the tree, over there by the right corner.
But I'm answering your question. You said it's a law. Cool.
Okay, all right. Appreciate that.
Don't you have any food or water to give them?
They don't care about
They
that.
did just call over the radio that they're bringing them water, so we'll see if they actually tell the truth.
All right.
Are you guys allowing journalists to pass?
At first we were, but now we're not. We were allowing anybody to pass, but it was just getting them peaceful, so then that's when we stopped. To answer your question.
Okay, well, let me ask you another question then. The people that you spoke to here that you know are going to be peaceful, are we allowed to pass for freedom of the press?
I got, like I told you, big dog, like I'm not here to argue.
I understand.
I got orders, right? I used to be in the military, right? So when I got an order to do something,
Do your orders
Even
override?
when-
But do your orders override the Constitution?
it doesn't. To answer your question,
Okay, so then I have freedom of the press. So am I going to get arrested if I go over there?
You will. I'll tell you. I'll answer that.
yes.
I'll tell you right now.
For
you
what
will.
charge?
I mean, I'm not gonna get into all that, but
No, I'm asking you for what charge?
we're not following the directions. There's
That's
a
not-
law,
that's-
there's
that's not a
148,
crime.
There's a law. It's called 148, and it's resisting an officer when you're told to do something.
They're gonna hit you with illegal assembly.
I'm a member of the press. I'm a member of Al Jazeera English, and I'm supposed to be covering this. I don't understand why we're not allowed to pass.
So, I mean, like I explained to you, we were allowing people, but now we got told that we're not allowing nobody. Like, no matter what. We were allowing journalists, we were allowing the news, we're allowing anybody to go past, but right now, it's getting too...
What's happening over there?
I'm right here, so I can't tell you, but it's...
What was happening before?
It was unpeaceful, so deputies were getting rocks thrown at them, there was stuff happening, that's what was getting said over the radio.
But why? Explain to me what happened today at the Home Depot.
Like I explained to him, I heard different stories going on. I can't tell you the right story. I just heard that there was a building that a lot of people came to that where ICE was at, and they said
There's warehouses over there behind Home Depot that are like all locked. They require a gate code to get in. And whoever owns those buildings, whoever operates those warehouses, they let ICE trucks in to stage there to raid the Home Depot.
Probably what made the protests so unpeaceful that they had to close the road. Probably like maybe those folks that were at the LA protests yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, they were like rioting and stuff. I mean, they probably came to this protest as well today and started doing what they did at the LA protest yesterday, and then the police had to close it off.
But this raid happened today.
Yeah,
Right?
it happened this morning.
Around 10 in the morning.
I saw it on social media, and I live only like 3 miles away.
You live in this community?
Close to it.
Nearby.
I live 3 miles away, so I saw that it was in my neighborhood. I was only 3 miles away, so of course I'm gonna come and support what's right.
Yep.
Well, I'm from Eastern Long Beach. I'm just curious just to see how it's going.
The apartment complex on the north east side of the street. We're taking some objects and we don't have to get off on.
I don't know if you heard that, but I'm not here to lie to you. They're getting objects thrown in here. So I'm just updating. I know. I'm just letting you know. I'm not.
Why? I mean, I get it, but if ICE would leave and you guys would leave, there wouldn't be any anger. People are angry. This is no due process. They don't get to go to court, man. If you arrested me right now for crossing the line, I would go to court, right? They don't go to court. I bet if I was brown, I probably wouldn't go to court either for something like this. If they want to get rid of criminals, fine. They need to do it through the courts. They can't just come scoop people up, kidnap people off the street.
He came in earlier when the street was open. So everyone's coming back, and then we're not letting anyone through. There's a lot more people through earlier. It's just now it's closed, so we're not letting anyone pass. But anyone who's already there can come back through.
But you guys closing the street is infringing upon freedom of the press.
Yep.
Do you understand that? All of you, do you understand that? You understand that, Isaac? Closing the street is infringing upon freedom of the press. One of the foundational constitutional rights. So why is freedom of the press not a thing here? Let's use some logic. Fascism.
I've been talking to you right for the past 20 minutes now, and you've heard my part.
I have, but even simple stuff. Freedom of the press. She works for Al Jazeera. That's one of the biggest press in the world right now. They're covering Gaza, they're covering, Israel, they're covering everything. Freedom of the press means she should be allowed to cover this. You guys are completely taking your order and putting it above the Constitution. And I'm pretty sure you swore an oath to protect the people, not your orders. And if you can't even let a peaceful journalist go by for freedom of the press, you're part of the problem. What's this lady gonna do? She's just gonna record.
Like I said, we were allowing them, but we got told we can't allow nobody else. So there's no way.
Okay, but that's freedom of the press. She can give you press credentials.
Listen,
Who was giving those orders?
like I told you before, I'm not here to.
No, I
don't agree
understand.
with a lot
You're
of what's going on. Right.
operating in a chain
Right,
of command, but who gave you
I don't
those
know
orders?
exactly who it is. It's whoever. It comes from higher. But like I was explaining to everyone
From
here,
the
I don't
LAPD.
agree with everything that's going on 100%. But I got told that we can't allow anybody back here right now. We were allowing people probably about an hour before you came.
How many people are over there, roughly?
I'm not over there. So I don't
Last I saw, there's probably like 250 to 300 people over there.
social media, but we were allowing journalists and all that to go through, but now we got told we couldn't. That's just the simple answer. I'm not here to lie to you. I'm not here to give you the runaround answer. That's just a straight up answer. We got told we can't allow nobody else in there.
Okay, so why are you guys obeying an unlawful order? Because that's infringing upon the Constitution. Is it not your duty to not obey the orders that infringe upon rights? If your command right now told you arrest everybody here, are you gonna just arrest everybody here, no question, and infringe on everybody's rights?
Can you do me a huge favor? Can you guys just back up a little bit, please?
No.
You have to. 'Cause
No.
Look at the border.
I don't care.
I'm asking you nicely. Look, you've had conversations with me. I'm asking you politely to just back up 3 steps. You wanted to
You're
have a
lucky I'm not
conversation.
over there.
I know you're not. I'm asking you politely. I don't want to put my hands on you or anything. Just look where she's at. If you could just please back up to her. I had a conversation.
I'm not hurting anybody being 2 steps in front of her.
Look at everyone else and then look at you. Can you just please take 2 steps back? I'm asking you.
That's fine. I'm using my white privilege.
Thank you. Can you take 2 steps back, please?
I will stand here. I'm not
I'm
in
asking
anybody's
you
way. I'm not
politely.
breaking any laws.
You need to back up. I'm telling you. I'm asking you. I'm asking you politely. You wanted to have a conversation. You need to back up to where everyone else is at. Please. It's literally 2 steps. That's it. That's it. Just take 2 steps
If
back.
it's only 2 steps, why does it matter?
Because now we're going to start getting farther and farther. Thank you. That's all I ask. Just 1 step backwards. That's it. You wanted to have a conversation with me. I had a conversation with you. I'm asking you for one thing, and it's a step back. That's all I'm asking you. I'm not here to argue with you. I don't want to put my hands on you. I don't want to do any of that stuff, bro. Like, I really don't. Whether you believe me or not.
You're the only one here I have any shred of respect for.
Thank you.
So I understand.
I appreciate that, and I've been here talking to you. Thanks, bro. So that's all I'm asking. I'm not asking you to go way back there. I'm just asking you 2 steps, bro. That's it.